have been challenged to do a fall question challenge, I guess one could say. And we were challenged by Crossroads Explorers. These beautiful shirts came from them. Go visit their channel if you want some more creepy content. Although I don't think this video is very creepy. Maybe just more like fall favorites.
I don't know.
Some Halloween stuff, some not Halloween stuff. So I guess let's just jump right into it, and then at the end we're gonna tag some people. First question is, what's your favorite Halloween movie?
I don't know a lot of Halloween movies. I guess it's just scary movies in general. I like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for a Halloween movie. I don't know if it happens on Halloween. I don't actually remember the plot. There are clowns.
Well, I think it's on the Roku channel right now. We can watch it later if you want to. How does one choose? Honestly, I don't know what to say to this question. One of my all-time favorite Halloween movies is Hocus Pocus. I watch it every year, sometimes multiple times a year, not just at Halloween, because I really like it. But I also like the original Halloween movie. I'm not much into gory movies. I don't really like lots of blood and guts and things like that, but creeping suspense and cute, scary fun, I really like. So I guess this would be two of my favorites. The next one is apple or pumpkin pie. For me, I'm gonna say neither one of those is my fall favorite. I like pumpkin flavored things, but I do not like pumpkin pie. I have never liked pumpkin pie. I don't think I will ever develop a taste for pumpkin pie. It's just not my thing. And to me, apple pie is more of a summer thing, like apple pie with a side of ice cream. My favorite fall pie has got to be pecan pie and then sweet potato pie. What about you?
I like pumpkin pie. I make it with like a cinnamon swirl when I make it. That's pretty good. Not really an apple pie fan. Have you ever had it with a slice of cheese on top?
No, and I don't plan to.
I've heard that's a thing. I saw it on a menu once. I guess it's, would you rather go to a Halloween party or a haunted house? I don't know. I'd rather probably go to a good haunted house. It's not really a haunted house. I guess there are buildings involved, but we went to Pinhead's Graveyard here in Western North Carolina a couple of years ago, and that was a pretty good one. They have some good actors, and it's all the Halloween movie monsters and villains are there.
For me, can't we just have a haunted house that leads to a Halloween party? Like, that's your entrance fee. You have to go through the haunted house to get to the party. Just an idea, just throwing it out there, because I like both of those. Do you get your pumpkins from the store or a pumpkin patch? In the past we've done both, but usually here we get them from a store because there aren't a lot of pumpkin patches around. I think most of the pumpkin patches we've seen are like churches.
And for some reason here, by the time we go and get the stuff, if we don't go really early, it's all picked over. And if we wait till the last minute, then, or if we don't wait till the last minute and we go early, it's moldy in no time.
Or it melts.
I don't know why. Yeah, things don't last long here for some reason.
If I can find the pictures, I'll insert them. The first year that we got pumpkins, they literally melted. I mean, there was a puddle of orange pumpkin juice. It was, and it smelled bad.
4 or 5 days? Something like that? It was really fast.
It was nothing. It was just, we learned our lesson. You don't get your pumpkins early. Not here anyway. I would rather go to a pumpkin patch because I think that's a lot more fun, picking your own pumpkin from the pumpkin patch.
What's your favorite fall scent? You can answer this one alone.
Tell them why I can answer this one alone.
Because I am a nosmic and I don't smell anything.
It has, well, he can
All
smell it.
scents are equal.
He can smell it if it's really super strong. He can smell it, but we're talking like super strong. Otherwise, he can't smell it at all. For me, the smell of a bonfire, like that just brings up so many fall memories. Like I love camping and I love just roasting marshmallows over an open bonfire. Not in very environmentally friendly, I know, but I love that smell.
Like burning eyes and sniffling is your favorite?
That's not
smell.
That's not a smell.
That's what bonfires do.
No, that's what the smoke does. The smell of the burning wood is different. Favorite fall drink? Coffee wise, I love the salted caramel white chocolate mocha, not regular mocha because I don't like chocolate. How about you? Do you have a favorite fall drink?
I don't know what a fall drink is. Is hot apple cider a fall drink?
Yeah, I also really like hot apple cider.
That's the only time you really get it, right? Is around this time of the year.
Well, this is when the apples are harvested, which is why it's weird that I associate apple pie with summer. Because apples are harvested in the fall.
Because we go to the Apple Festival in Hendersonville and it's always 95 degrees. Halloween or Thanksgiving? I like Thanksgiving because there's food and that's pretty much
There's
the best
candy
part
on
of
Halloween.
no,
That's food.
Candy's not food. I just
Halloween's
like
better.
food.
Halloween's the best holiday.
Yeah, except I like a lot of leftovers and your family cooks an appropriate amount for the holiday and everybody eats it and it's gone. And when I was a kid, my family cooked a ridiculous amount for the holiday and then we ate leftovers all week. So I miss the leftovers.
We used to do that when I was little, but I think people got tired of cooking so much food. Favorite pumpkin-based food? Okay, so this takes us back to when we were living in Japan, and we used to go to this little. It was like a buffet laid out, but it was all to go. So you got like a to go box, and you put all the food, and then they weighed it, and you paid for it. And they had these little orange, what we thought were sweet potatoes, and they were really good. Turns out they were pumpkins. So one year I made pumpkin pancakes. I thought they were sweet potato pancakes, but they were pumpkin pancakes. So that has become my favorite pumpkin-based food because they were so good. What about you? Do you have a favorite pumpkin-based food?
Just pumpkin pie.
Just pumpkin
Yeah.
pie.
All right, next one is corn maze or haunted hayride. I prefer the corn maze because it's more active and you're participating in something. Every time I've done a hayride, it's been really cold, so I just remember shivering on a pile of hay.
Well, not to mention your allergies. And hay don't go hand in hand. For me, again, why do I have to choose? I like them both. I have really good memories of hay rides and the fall and going through the woods and scaring ourselves silly, but I also really like working corn maze with friends and trying to figure out the answers to know which way to turn and that kind of thing. Favorite Halloween candy? I don't know. Like, is this a candy that only comes out at Halloween? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to say candy corn. Or is it just like any candy that you can get at Halloween? Because I like gummy bears or like sour candy.
I'd probably just like candy corn as a seasonal candy. My favorite candy ever is any Reese's thing. Reese's Cups or Reese's Cups with Reese's Pieces in them. Nobody's made Reese's Pieces with Reese's Cups in them because they have to be really small. But if they make those
Or
would be
the
my
Reese's
favorite.
Piece would have to be very giant.
That's okay too. What's your favorite childhood fall memory? I don't remember childhood much. No, wait, that's spring when you dye the eggs. I don't know. I didn't really go trick or treating or anything. I didn't jump. I tried to jump in a pile of leaves once, but it wasn't really thick enough to do that. And so I just remember hitting ground.
So you're saying your favorite childhood memory was eating Thanksgiving food and eating leftovers for a week?
Oh yeah, that works, definitely.
For me, it was always costume time because my grandmother was very good at sewing. So she would take us to the store, let us pick out our patterns, let us pick out our fabrics, and then she would make our costumes. And I still love dressing up and making costumes and accessories and all that sort of thing. So it's something that's kind of stuck with me until now. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Turkey. Hands down, turkey. Stuffing and homemade cranberry sauce is second in line, but turkey. What about you?
Probably dressing or green beans with the little French's fried onions on top.
Green bean casserole.
Yeah. Oh, I guess this is casserole, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how it squeaks and crunches at the same time.
What?
That's what it does. Green beans squeak and the onions crunch. Sweaters or scarves? I like sweaters because they don't get tangled in things, but only recently because when I was a little kid, I thought you had to sweat in sweaters, and my mom always bought wool and it was really itchy even if I tried to sit as still as a little boy could. And so if I moved around and broke a sweat, it was just torturous, and I couldn't imagine why anybody wanted to sweat in these woolly things. So now that I know that you don't have to buy them made out of wool and you can wear a t-shirt under them, and I'm also more capable of sitting still, sweaters are great. What about you?
It depends on how cold it is. If it's more towards winter weather, both. If it's like today where it's t-shirt and jeans are okay, like maybe a light scarf would be good or a light sweater would be good. I think I tend to really reach for a hoodie or a light jacket before I reach for either of those in the fall. Socks or slippers? Bare feet, please. If my feet are really cold, I'll put on some like really fuzzy socks. Or if we are walking around on hardwood or tile, I'll put on some slippers. I don't think I really prefer one over the other as long as my toes are not cold. How about you?
On tile or hardwood, slippers, but usually nothing. Socks are an undergarment, and I don't wear them without shoes if I can avoid it.
What?
Socks go under shoes. They're not just a thing you wear. It's true. Favorite fall tradition is I kind of just like wandering around in leaf season as much as anything, and being able to wear clothing. That's what's great about fall, is getting to wear all the clothes I've missed all summer because it's too hot to wear them.
I don't know, does carving jack-o'-lanterns count? Because I always look forward to it as soon as it's October, even though we can't buy our pumpkins yet because they'll melt. I always look forward to carving jack-o'-lanterns. Even when we lived in Japan, we had these tiny little green jack-o'-lanterns. Again, I'll insert a picture if I can find them. I guess my second, I like looking at leaves too. I'm scared there's not going to be very many colorful leaves because it's been so hot this year for so long. Yesterday was the first day we pulled out jackets this year. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's all 15 questions.
Mm.
We did it. We finished. Yay! Challenge! Winners! Right. I was like, what word goes next? I don't know.
Challengers. So now you have to tag your people. I have no tags.
You have nobody to tag. So I'm gonna tag Susan, Maria, and Melissa, and I will inform you guys off camera as well. So go back through, write down the questions, and then at the end make sure that you challenge 3 different people. Let's keep this going. Fall challenge. So all of my social media will be at the end of this video. Make sure to take a look at that. If you would like to give me your answers, you can leave a comment down below or write me an email. If you'd like to share a story for story time, also write me an email. That will be in the description box down below. And I think that's it for us. We will see you the next time. Bye.